All right. A right triangle. What do we call sides A and B? The legs. I kicked my leg.
I know what C is called. What's C called?
What's C called?
It's like hypotenuse.
Oh,
Hypotenuse. Okay. You dropped it in Miss Fedderson's.
Yes, I remember. It's because I dropped this and I forgot to pick up my purple pencil. That was a good pencil.
60 seconds. Okay. Now, the Pythagorean theorem can only be used on right triangles. So we're looking for this right angle right here. Okay. The hypotenuse is always going to be across from the right angle. That's how we know. We also, when we have all three sides, what's true about the hypotenuse? It's the biggest. Okay. Raise your hand if you can tell me what the Pythagorean theorem is.
Oh, A squared plus B squared.
That's C squared.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay. C is always the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always across from the right angle. Okay? Now, the good news is when we were doing this, you could not use a calculator. You get to use a calculator on your final, so I think that can take a little bit of pressure off some of these problems. So, in number 1, do we have a right triangle? Yeah. Okay, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem. Now, which side in this triangle is the hypotenuse? X. We have A, we have B, we have C. So X is our hypotenuse. It's going to go where C goes. And then 8 and 7 are our legs. So I'm going to write 8 squared plus 7 squared equals X squared. It doesn't matter who is A versus B. Okay? Now, when you took this CSA, you didn't have a calculator. It's okay if you forget what 8 squared is because you could do it in your calculator. What would you type in your calculator? 8 times 8. Okay, what's 7 squared? 49. Okay. Then we have those two numbers to add together. 113. Now, I don't care what X squared equals. I care what X equals. How do I get rid of this square? Nope. That would be true if it was multiplied by 2, but it's squared. Nope.
No, get the times 113.
Nope.
Oh, times 113 by 113.
Nope.
Oh,
The 16. How do I get rid of a square? A square root. Because a square and a square root undo each other. So our answer is the square root of 113. Yep, I know. Now, is 113 a perfect square? No. Like if we had the square root of 64 as our answer, I would want 8. But 113 is not a perfect square. So we're going to just leave it under the radical. Okay? I don't know what you said. Like if you get the square root of 25 as your answer, I would expect you to simplify it to 5. I would. All right. Now, in number 2, which side is missing?
A.
Okay, A or B, I don't care which one you call it, but C, the hypotenuse is 11. So when we do A squared plus B squared equals C squared, I'm going to write 3 squared plus X squared equals 11 squared. Okay. Now, what's 3 squared? 9. What's 11 squared? Okay. Again, you have your calculator if you forget. Kaylee asked a question. Do we just minus 9?
No, we got a square root. The square root.
Okay. I have 9 plus x squared. I first need x squared by itself. So yes, we need to minus 9 to both sides. So we have x squared equals 112. Dude, did you get lost? Now that we have x squared equals 112, what do we need to do?
Make it square root.
Make that little thing.
Square root both sides.
And then, yeah.
Is 112 a perfect square? So there's our answer. Bless you. Okay. Now, what if I said, oh, hey, is this a right triangle if my sides are 5, 9, and 12? How? How, Landon? Hey, remember we're working with the Pythagorean theorem? Which one would C be? Ah, C is 12 since it's the biggest. So we're going to plug in 5 squared plus 9 squared equals 12 squared. What's 5 squared?
25.
And what's 9 squared?
81.
And what's 12 squared?
144.
Like this, like why are you? I try to be pencil. You always think bad of me, man.
Still on.
She always thinks bad.
Oh, you always think about it with someone.
Carlos. Is this true?
Hey, Carlos.
What's 25 plus 81? What's 25 plus 81?
144.
106. 106.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
106?
No.
Does that equal 144?
No.
So this is, no, it's not a right triangle. Ah.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay. 5, 4.
What?
A lamp.
What are we counting down for?
For you to be quiet.
Hey, wait, guys. Wait. Let's play the quiet game, guys.
Yeah, everybody.
Guys, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Okay. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about, please go to page 2. We're going to, what?
Dude, we're playing the quiet game, bro.
Do you have to throw a fit? Okay. Go ahead and go to page 2 while we wait patiently. We need to recall the distance formula. Now, the distance formula is a formula I'll give you, okay? And on page 2, you see I have like the little boxes, right? Again, goal number 2, we're not doing so well on right now. Okay.
learning the alphabet.
Dude,
Can you look at me, please?
stop playing with my ball, bro.
Okay. On page 2, I have the little boxes for us to fill in. But on the homework and on the final, it's just the problems. So if you want to use the little boxes, I have these right here that you can either use with an expo marker or just look at for you to do your work. I don't care. There's 2 on each table. If you need more, when you get to the homework, oh my gosh, stop talking while I end. Like I'm done. I'm literally gonna talk for 3 more minutes and then you can work. Okay. My advice to you when you get a distance formula problem is to do what above your coordinates? Right, x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so now we're going to use these boxes right here. So I'm going to write in 3, -2, and -1, 5 into my boxes for x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay. Amari, could you please turn to page 2 so you can write this down? Okay, this box right here looks like it's x2. Which number is x2? -1.
Wait, what?
X2 is right here.
Oh.
The second x. Okay. This is x1. I need to put it right here. Which number is x1? 3, the first x. Jaden, write this down. Okay, this number right here is y2. It goes here. It's the second y, which is 5. And then y1 goes right here. What is the... Thank you. I love the enthusiasm. Okay, now step by step, we need to do the subtraction first. What is -1 minus 3? Yeah, -4. You have your calculator if you need it. What about 5 minus -2? 7. Now what happens when you square a negative number?
Divided by 2.
It's gonna be positive. No, we don't times by 2. We don't times by 2. -4 squared. Okay, so -4 squared is what? Which is 16, a positive 16. 7 squared is 49. Yeah.
Wait, are we like not allowed calculators on here?
Nope, I said you will have a calculator. Now, when we did this, like for our CSA, that was a CSA, we couldn't use them, but you get a calculator on the final. All right, what's 16 plus 49? 65?
Yeah.
Is 65 a perfect square?
No.
Dude, Carlos.
So our answer is the square root of 65. Done. Did that come back to you pretty quickly? Okay. How do we feel about it?
We're doing the second one.
I feel like we probably should do the second
I don't
one.
think we should because
I said we do.
it's easy.
It's easy?
Yes, it's
Should we vote? Who wants to do the second one? Okay. So your job, if you like already did the second one, I will put the work up here so you can look at it. Okay. So your job today is all of page 3 and all of page 4. I will have an answer key online, but until then, I have the answers up here for you to check as you go. What's my goal? Besides not annoying me,
Be quiet.
my goal is for you
Not don't.
to get the work done in class. So all of page 3, all of page 4. Oh, this one's a square root of 25, which means my answer is what? There you go. All right, page 3, page 4, let's go.
Miss Coleman, I didn't know this was hot.
Yeah, you did that wrong.
I did it wrong?
Yeah, it's a -1.
Yeah, you forgot the negative one.
No, I didn't. This is negative right here?
Miss, you did it wrong.
Oh, man.
Miss, you did it wrong.
Which means this is a -1.
Hey, we all made mistakes. Okay.
Thank you. Which means this is 5, so we have 25, so this is 34. Nope. 41.
I was about to say, did I do that wrong?
400.